Hi everyone, welcome to today's video on qualitative data analysis. This is for qualitative researchers, insight managers who are looking to summarize large volumes of text data. And this is especially for people who want to shorten long conversations, who are looking for a quick summary. They need a secure site. It's because of regulations, because of lack of client permissions. You do not want to use ChatGPT. You do not want to use any web-based solution. You want to do it on your local machine, local laptop. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you a live Python implementation, which we are going to organize with my colleagues, Rekha, Anisha, and Shruti, who are also on the call. So to auto summarize in Python, there are three options. One is Hugging Face, T5 Bart. Of course, there are more. We have experimented with three. And what we're going to do is we're going to take you through the step-by-step procedure of how to do it. At the end of the session, if you still need some help, you're welcome to leave your comments on the page, be it YouTube, Facebook, on email, on our LinkedIn page at Unpickle. Please feel free to reach out and we might guide you on how to do this. It's pretty simple. It's for any qualitative researcher who are not familiar with Python, not familiar with machine learning tools such as Hugging Face or T5 or BART, but still you want to auto summarize. You cannot use a publicly available tool. You cannot share data and upload on the net. You still need to compress that. Then I think this is the right video for you. So how are you going to do it? We're going to go step by step. I think the step one is you need to install Python. So if I were in your place, I would look for Windows icon buttons. If you're on your screen, you can go to the Windows icon button and click on what is known as the command prompt. So I'm writing it here for your sake. Type win plus cmd. So it's Windows plus R. So you can type Windows plus R on your command. A small command will pop up. Yeah. And in that command, type in the word CMD, right? Which is what I'm going to do. Rekha, Anisha, Shruti, can you see the CMD command on my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I've done this. I got this icon CMD because I pressed the Windows icon will be 4 squares, right? It will be 4 squares on your keyboard. So press that and the letter R, R for Republic. So click on it, press OK. This is the command prompt, and my folder is on this page, right? My folder is over here. This is the path: E drive, workshop, module, unpickle summary. So I'm copy pasting this and I'm going to E drive. I just pressed E colon. I went to E drive. I press CD, which is change directory. I just pasted this. Let me do that once again. I go here, Control C, go to the command prompt. So I'm on E drive, change directory, go to the path where you have kept your files or the folder from which you want to work on. So Anisha, Rekha, Shruti, you have done this step? You have gone to the path?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, this is a step we're not going to do. You need to create a Conda environment or a Python. You need to install Python. So for that, you can go to any of the web pages that are shown here. You can install a Miniconda. You can go to the site and you can install Miniconda from any of these sites. They are easily available. So you need to install Miniconda first. Miniconda is something that installs Python and the associated libraries. And once you've done that, you want to create what is known as an environment. You want to create an environment. The environment has a name. The environment is nothing but like a folder, right? So we have named our folder as PY311. It can be anything, right? It could be Hugging Face, it could be Unpickle. The folder name can be anything. This is the version that we are downloading, the Python version that we're downloading. You can select anything. So please go here, simply go here, and you can go and click contact create and press enter. We're not going to do it. It takes time. Python installation takes time. We're not going to do it. We are going to delete this. So step one, we are not going to do simply because we have already installed Python at our stage. We have also installed something called a Jupyter Notebook, which you need to do. We are not going to do it for today's video, but again, you need to take conda install Jupyter after you installed your Python and install Jupyter. This takes time. It assumes 5 to 10 minutes to do it. You may also have to perhaps go and set up your what is known as system environment. System environment is required if your laptop is unable to detect the Python. So how do I know my Python has been detected? I go to advanced system environment. I go to my advanced system settings. I go to environmental variables. I go to a place called path. I click edit. And can you see here, C drive program data mini conda 3, which means that my command, my tool, whatever I write will detect Python and it will run it. If you don't see it, you can manually paste it or write it over there so that the tool reads it. So I'm assuming you have done, you have installed Python as an environment P3Y, PY311 or any other environment. You can install Jupyter. You can double check in the system environment whether it's installed or not. So what we're going to do is we're going to begin with the actual work, right? So we're going to start and activate whatever is your name. The environment, my environment's name is Hugging Face. But I believe for you, Rekha, Priya, Anisha, you have you're using PY311, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you can activate this. Okay. Yeah. If you activate it, then you can simply type in again. I'm not doing it. I've already done this. Can you type in conda install -c Hugging Face transformers? Yeah. Can you do that? Yeah. I'm not doing it. I already installed Hugging Face. Hugging Face is a library. It's a machine learning library. And it contains transformers. Transformers is something that is going to take your raw input text data and transform the way you want it to be. It's a very simple step. Installation may take time, 3 to 5 minutes. So Rekha, Anisha, Shruti, you have managed to install it? It's taking time? Yeah. Is it taking time? Hello? Rekha? Yeah, Rekha? Yeah, hi. So I want to double check. This is what you have done, right? Rekha? Anisha?
My net was good.
Okay, no problem. So, Anisha, I've worked. Yeah, have you done this step? Have you activated your Conda environment?
No, I'm doing now.
Okay. And is Rekha on mute? Let's see. Just let me, I'm just checking. Yeah. Whether,
Is it Hugging Face, sir?
yeah, it's Hugging Face.
Honda
So
activate Hugging Face?
Correct. So I have shared the PPT with you. Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you can, I'm going to stop sharing. One of you can share the screen and show to me how does it look.
And now recording, right?
Yeah, I'm recording. You can just share the screen, please. I need to give you rights. Just give me one sec. Yeah. Just share the screen so that it takes time. Yeah. So can you activate your environment, please? Very good. Now, can you install Hugging Face? Can you copy paste that command from the PPT? Can you open that PPT?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Install Conda, install -c Hugging Face. Can you take that? The last one.
Yes.
Yeah. Take it, please. Yeah. Press enter. Yeah, it's obviously need your internet on for it to work. It will take time. It can take 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes to do. And the way if you are installing Python or Jupyter Notebook for the first time, you will see a similar command prompts. You just have to be patient. Depending on internet connection, it will collect all the packages and install it locally. And as I said, if you it has obviously collected all the packages, it's solving the environment. You just have to say proceed. Anisha has clicked yes. And Hugging Face is a huge one. As you can see, all the packages are getting installed one by one. So it works on your CPU. You don't need a graphical processing unit to do it. You need all this to be 100%. So it will take time. It will take 2 minutes, 5 minutes before the processing begins. So that's why we'll do a separate session if required, how to install Python locally. But this is the local machine, not even a server, which is installing Hugging Face at your place. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And you have installing Hugging Face is taking time. Okay. Sure. Great. Give us some more time. As you can see, a 4 GB RAM has installed most of the modules of Hugging Face locally, in the machine, right? And here's some more time. As you can see, the last one is getting done. Yeah. This is rest 100%, 71%, 73, 75, 80%. We wanted to make this live because a lot of qualitative researchers have struggled in installing some of these packages which really look daunting. So as you can see, most of them are 100% or some of them hidden. So now they are, once the packages are done, they are preparing the transaction, verifying the transaction, right? Check it, just give us some more time. And this is what you're going to see through a live world of Python. Verifying. So these are the steps you need not worry about. But again, we are showing a screen that what the process looks like. You should know when, for you, do not worry. Done is done. That's all. You just have to wait till it says it's complete, the installation is complete. Hugging Face is a pretty big package, which will get installed locally whenever you are saving it in, for example, in your Conda environment. Yeah. So just allow it for the time to get saved over here. Okay. Yeah. 2 more minutes. and hopefully it should be done. Yep. It should be up anytime now. Yeah. So going back, what we're doing is we have first installed Python, we installed Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook is like a reading book. It needs time to open up. Then we install the package Hugging Face. The Hugging Face is downloaded from the net. All of them are done. And as you can see, it's done. And what we're going to do is, if you remember in step 2, we installed Jupyter Notebook. So if you type Jupyter Notebook on your screen, and you should be able to JUPY, uh, JUPYTER space notebook. What this does is Jupyter Notebook will open up the page on your local Chrome or Edge or wherever, whichever browser you're doing. And as you can see, it has locally opened this tool. Okay. So I'll stop sharing for some time. Manisha, let me just take controls of your screen. Yeah. Okay. So once you do that, I request you to start in your Jupyter Notebook. Can you start installing these packages? Okay. Um, you know, so what you need to do is you need to type these commands one by one on Jupyter Notebook. And this is the data file. What is the data file? This is the demo data we've taken. We've taken a demo data where we have artificially created how students think about or provided reasons why they prefer a current pen. As you can see, this text is pretty long. It runs into around 3.5 to 4 pages. They are 763 words, and it's going to take some time for you to go read one by one and come up saying, find out what the reasons are for this, right? So as I said, there are various modes of summary. You can take a commercial software, copy paste the data on a web browser, summarize it. You can use ChatGPT, summarize it. You also have the option of Hugging Face, especially when you want to automate large volumes of text, and where token size or character limit is a restriction, then this is something that works. Yeah. So we're going to start doing this. So can one of you share the screen once again? Yeah. If you have opened the Jupyter Notebook, can one of you please share the screen once again? Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, so this is Jupyter Notebook. We'll open a new setting. So can you go to File, New? Um, Open a new page at the top. Yeah, yeah. Go File, New. Say File, New Notebook. Yeah, open a File, New Notebook. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to paste this command step by step. Select the Python 3. We, uh, we are going to select Python 3. Yeah. So Anisha, can you copy paste line by line on this text over here? Yeah. Can you from the PPT, can you install, yeah, from transformer? Just take the first line, copy paste, and paste it. And run, press run. Run is a triangular that you see. Yeah, the triangle that you see. Yeah, you just press after say the star sign here indicates that it is running. And so it's only this has been found, the other models have not been found. Yeah. The next step is you can go over here. Yeah, next step is can you keep copy pasting this? Yeah. Thanks. Can you copy paste one by one? Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah. So let me take charge of the screen. Can you stop sharing? Let me just let me do that. Yeah. So all you need to do is Anisha just pasting the commands. As you can see, these are the commands from transformers. You pasted one line. You pasted the other line, which is you're saying I want to create a pipeline of a summarization, and it's a Facebook model. I've taken BART model to begin with, and this is the text that I'm running. The text that I showed in the Word document. This is the text I run. So I'm going to run one by one. I'm going to press here run. As you can see, the star is running. Once the star gets stopped, I know I'm going to go to the second button and press one. It's run. Third, I'm going to say, hey, read my text data. It got run. Now I'm gonna say, hey, I want to summarize this tool, and I'm going to start pasting this command. So Anisha, Rekha, Shruti, you are able to do this, right? Yeah, you are able to run this
Yes,
summary.
sir. Yes.
Yeah. So I need to run this, and I need to run when the summarizer is run. The summarizer is run. Then I can go over here and I say, hey, can you run the summary? What is summary doing? Summary is reading the summarizer definition. It is reading this article that we define. It is also mentioning the max length and the minimum length of the summary. It is attaching some penalty, similarity coefficients, and something that we'll cover in the next section. And once it is done, your summary is done. And all you need to do is saying that, hey, can you now go ahead and print my summary over here, right? And if you click your print summary, you will get this summary, okay? So you can play around and tinker around with the length, the minimum length, the minimum 30 words, 60 words. You can attach penalty to it. You can select the number of beans to it, right? So you can select all these parameters and decide how you want to summarize the data. So please note this is applicable only if you are not able to use ChatGPT or any of the large language models. You're not able to use any web browsing commercial software, and you want to do it locally. So there are some pitfalls of running it. The biggest pitfall is the context is missing, right? So for example, if we were to use a coding approach to summary, right? The same data that you just saw, if you're doing a coding approach, the coding approach will pop up saying brand trust, smoothness, cost concerns. It will list down all the codes line by line saying this is what the real summary looks like. Right? So that's the difference between, so this summary has been generated by large language models, while this summary has been generated by your locally installed Hugging Face module. Both models are good. Both models are pluses and minuses. I think the biggest minus for this is that context is missing. The greatest plus is it runs locally. You don't have to worry about issues. You can paste your text, whatever text you need here. You can, instead of pasting text, you can also import a Word document or an Excel document, and it's a Python command, right? So you can always say, you can install a line and say, hey, can you read an Excel file, or can you read a CSV file, or can you read a Word document? So obviously that is something that is perfectly possible for you to do. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this session. It was the longest session, but I wanted all of you to be very comfortable with using Hugging Face to auto summarize your qualitative document locally. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Yeah. Bye.